Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Wagrendale. So this might be the final episode. There's a couple more improvements that we've got to make, or that you guys have suggested that I'm going to do to it. So bar kegs as barrels in the actual inn. That's inside of it, not just down below. Mossy cellar as well, where it's got a bit damp, especially in the corner, which makes perfect sense. Mossy wall near the shed, which is brilliant, where the runoff water is there. Awesome comment. Driftwood fence by the beach. I actually agree that would look pretty cool. Sitting area outside of the inn, which I think was my one. A smoker for fish, so that's to like smoke fish, which will preserve them for a little bit longer. Also to like cook them outside and stuff like that. Some bushes, some flowers, a shack as well. Some of you guys have said that it needs like an extra building of some sort, so I've kind of gonna have a look at two areas for it really, but I think it's probably going to be up on the cliff rather than down here, I think. And also a grindstone, so I don't know about the grindstone. I'm not too sure yet if we're going to do that. But one thing that you guys will notice is I've got a slightly different shaders on. So this is a shader pack based off of Trilitons Shaders. So here we go. It's actually based off very strongly, so I've got it as an LD edit. It's based off Trilitons Shaders V7 Ultra. And I've made a couple tweaks to it just to make it kind of look the way I want it. So I've got a little bit of depth of field, but not too much. But like so you get kind of a tiny bit, as you can see here. Just a wee bit, not too much. And I quite like that, as well as a little bit of motion blur. But I think, to be honest, he had the motion blur up, and I've turned up the brightness a little bit and turned on the contrast a little bit. So I tried to make it look a little bit... I mean, before it looked pretty Skyrim-y, the shader pack, it really does. But I tried to make it look like one of the a slightly brighter ones. So kind of transitions me between CUDA 5 and this, because I really like this for like medieval stuff. I think it looks really good. But tell me what you guys think. I like it, I really do. So we'll see how it goes. It just looks a bit better, I think, on certain bits. And the water is very nice, and the beaches look really nice. I have put out a small fishing boat. This is one of my old, like really old fishing boats. I'm pretty sure I've already got a tutorial on it as well. I kind of like tweaked the sails with the conquest blocks that we got, you know, like the wall slabs and stuff like that. I've added those in, and I've also obviously added in some more details. You can kind of see the depth DOF here, depth of field. That's the one. So I've added in obviously some ropes. Using the ropes going down there. We've got some nice seagulls over on this bit here, which they were already there anyway, I think. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I haven't added them. But it's just a nice little boat, so it's going off and it's sailing off for the day to go out to wherever. And we've got some of these fish pots, as they called them, and just some stuff, just stuff on the boat. It's not a great deal of things, but this stool looks. I mean, this wooden stool is awesome, but it looks really cool. I think, yeah, just like down here. It's like something they would sit on. It's just because it doesn't look as blocky then, so I kind of like that. But I like how it's been, like, you know, positioned out there. I think it looks pretty good. So, okay, right. Whoa, the other thing, yeah, of course, yeah. The other thing I've done is I've added in a willow tree. So you guys kind of said about a willow tree, so I ended up doing one of these. I've messed around with the leaves a couple times, but I'm still going to go with these weeping willow ones. It doesn't quite fit because willows are usually like next to, like, well, rivers and things like that, you know, quite big bodies of water. But I don't know, maybe they take care of this. Maybe this is like a special tree to them in some way, shape or form. Maybe it's tied some way to like the grove being, you know, that religion, the druidic religion, the whatever religion it's going to be, like the animal worshipping one that the druids also worship, but maybe they take care of it because of that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, and I tried to use this pine log 2. Seemed to look similar to some of the pictures that I was looking for willows for the bark, and it kind of just looked a bit different anyway. So yeah, kind of worked. So I'm pretty happy with that. Is there anything else that's changed? I don't think so, apart from obviously the shaders, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay, you can see the mouse in the background. I have extended it to far render distance, so it's not as actually I could probably turn that down. That's because I was messing around when I was building, and it looked really cool with the mountain in the background. So I'll turn it back down to normal, and that'll do. So first things first, yeah, in the bar, I have the kegs as barrels. This is the other thing that I've done with the shader pack, because it's a little bit brighter on the outside. It's actually brighter on the inside as well, so you can kind of see a little bit better. Whereas I found with the normal shaders, it was a little bit dark. So I'm quite happy with that. I think it's turned out quite nicely. But it's not too bright either. It's quite nice and dark. I quite like it. Kind of like walking into an accent. So anyway, what we'll do is we need to put them like around this, not that way, around this way. And then probably just get like a stick to do the repel thing. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Oh, I don't know if it actually works with caps. Should we try it? Since no, it doesn't. A lot of them don't. Okay, grab that. I think maybe the depth of field we might need to edit. Ah, no. Let's redo. I don't know what that did. I think there's a bottle there. God damn it. Okay. A bottle of ketchup there? Really, was there a bottle of ketchup there? And before you guys say, I know it's not ketchup. Right, okay, that's one thing we're going to have to do actually then. This is the only thing with field. I might need to turn it off. Actually, I can turn it off, can't I? Even with my little tweaks on it. Let me go on to here. There's so many settings on it. It's freaking awesome. Depth of field, there we go. We'll turn that off for now. That's a little bit better. Now we can actually see a tiny bit, and then I'll just do it for like when I'm wandering through or whatever. Okay, so we're going to put these on, the Conquest one, because then they don't pop, which is always useful. That's better. The only thing is it looks a little bit weird with the cheese board on top of it and the bottle and the plate. But it does look better, doesn't it? I really like that. So that's number 1 done. Right, moss in the cellar. That's the next thing. So this is the other thing. It doesn't look too bad without the depth of field. I think it just adds a bit more atmosphere to it, like using that setting. I don't know, still messing around with it. So moss in the cellar. I could probably do with like quite a bright light in here. Let's grab this one and do the just normal one, which would be high. So I'll just go. You know, it really goes crazy then. Doesn't have to make that noise, obviously. That's just what I decided to do. So I could do. How much moss do we want? That's the real question here. Oh, look at these. Mossy rock. Oh yeah, remember that one? Isn't this one really thick though? Just a little bit. Right, I'm just going to do a couple of those like that. And then what other moss have we got? Yeah, because I've got moss and mossy. And I think moss. Nope, both of them are all mossy anyway. Okay, that's fine. Well then, mossy blue schist. Maybe mossy blue schist would work. That is quite mossy as well, and mossy cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone. I don't know. I don't know what's the difference between them. Does that look alright? Doesn't look very mossy. That one does though. Okay, so maybe it's just like different bits of it will be mossier than others. Oops, don't put that in there. Don't put that in there. And what about the moss stone? Okay, that's very strange. I'm sure I've had this happen before with stuff back in the day. It's to do with the replacer or whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's too bright. So I think we're going to continue with just putting a little bit of this mossy blue schist. Putting some of that instead. And just every so often. Does look alright. It's mainly around these corners that I want to do it. And this back wall and everything, you know. So it's got that tiny bit of variation. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Aha. There we go. Actually, I've just decided to do it on most of the walls, but mostly on that back corner. So that looks a lot better. Right, get rid of the light. That's fine. That is number 2 is done. Now there's one guy, brilliant comment. He did actually most of these comments are from him. I should remember the bloody name. Sorry, dude. Said about the runoff from the shed and actually that causing moss on the wall. I thought that was a brilliant idea. I really did. Like it makes perfect sense, really. So yeah, we're going to put in a bit of moss on the wall. Good idea, isn't it? Whoops, not there. We'll use this blue schist again, so it makes it a little bit different, but even if it's just little bits and bobs. That doesn't look right. What am I trying to do? We do that. That doesn't look right either. Okay, leave that one. Leave that one. Warning, leave it. Maybe we'll go for mossy rock dirt down here or something, you know. Make it look like it's a bit boggy or whatever. Maybe we could even do like the dirt as well. So we've got thick mud, haven't we? Is that what we've been using most of the time? Thick mud? Yeah, it is. So we'll put a little bit of thick mud down. Right, you know, around this area as well. Just to make it look like it's, you know, got bogged down. And we could do the same around the sides. That'll do. But that was a really good idea. So we've got that now. So what else we've got? Driftwood. So we're whipping through at the minute. We are whipping through pretty quick. So I turn off the motion blur as well. I might do just for this. It looks awesome whenever I'm playing by myself. It is awesome, right? But it might be a bit too much for recording. That's the thing. You've got to get a good mix. Recording's a little bit different. That's actually raised the FPS as well, so that's a little bit nicer. Yeah, we'll keep it as that. That's fine. So I think for this, I'm thinking about having maybe a little bit of like fence go from here just to there, and maybe a little bit just going up to there, just to kind of like cordon it off a bit, which I think makes sense. Now there is like a driftwood as well. It's driftwood fence, which I didn't know about. So if you guys didn't say about that, then I would not have known. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Bloody good. Right, and I think we also need the jungle fence, but because otherwise it's going to look just a bit weird. Jungle frame planks fence thing. Okay. No, that's not right, is it? See, this one is definitely jungle wood, isn't it? It's just that I don't want that one. Unless this is... I see, I thought that did that. Okay, maybe we do it with ropes then, actually. Mainly because this rope one is really quite nice. It looks too nice, doesn't it? No, we can't do that. Right. What other fences have we got? I'm guessing we've got some like log or something. We got like log fence. Does that come up with anything? Yeah, it does. Spruce log, burnt oak fence. Wow, okay. Ivy oak log. Wow, okay. Orange pine log. God. Transitional pine log. Oh yeah, I did see that before actually. Right. Dark oak log. Dark oak log. That'll be fine. I'm mixing with some of these. What I want to do is have a little bit of variation going on. So oh yeah, that's the dark oak one. Of course, I've seen this one before. Of course we have. Spruce one might be a bit too bright. Yeah, we could do it with the burnt one. I know it looks a bit weird, but we'll go with those two as our main like mixes for it. And it's just to make it look a wee bit different, I think. And what we'll do first is, yeah, we'll place down these. There you go. And what I might do is even bring this wall down now. Go down just to like that. Pretty simple like that as well. I mean, there's nothing really to it, and maybe we could switch out one of these. Oh, that one. There we go. Always tweaking. I know it's tiny, that little bit of detail, but if we can do it, we'll do it. Okay, so now getting some burnt. And it's not really supposed to be for actual burnt bits. I'm trying to make it look like it's more variation that I'm going for rather than actually being burnt. But how does that look? That looks alright, doesn't it? I think so. There's a little path here, and then you actually walk into the town. Wee bit of fence, bit of wall as well. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I think it looks kind of cool. Right, so that's that bit. Okay, done. Smoker for the fish I'm actually going to do next. It wasn't on my list to do next, but we are. Yeah, so the two options that I kind of had in my head for a little shack was either here, which I think I said about before, or up here. And I was thinking about it, and it might be better to have it up here just because it's more protected. Whereas down there, I just feel, I don't know. Would you make a house here? And you could do, couldn't you? You could have actually one like at this angle, and that's why it's got the path, and maybe they like being near the beach. Yeah, let's do that actually. Right, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna have it there. Very simple, very simple change of mind there, but I'll do. Right, okay, so that one. That did not want to select. Why does that not? Oh, it's over there. Right, helps if I'm looking in the right place, doesn't it? Right, grab these. Grab that, because we are going to make it out of this kind of stuff. And we're even going to do it at an angle. And it might be that the interior I actually do off camera. I am planning on doing like a video where I show the build off, by the way, just so you guys know. And I'm going to talk about the lore as well, so we're actually going to do like a... It's going to be the first time I've ever done one, but the idea being that we're going to have like this weird lore... Well, not really a weird one, like a fly-through, like just a very quick fly-through. And I'll talk about the lore and kind of go over the story that we guys, you guys have come up with, and what I've come up with, and that kind of thing. Right, what am I doing at the minute? I don't know. I think it needs to be there, and then it will connect into this side, maybe go to there. I don't know. So look at that, that looks terrible. Right, okay. I'm trying to make it feel a little bit poor. I don't want this to. I want this to be an actual shack, not like a house. It's like an extra plug on that they've just. It's been recently built with like, well, to be honest, it's got wood, so that's a bonus. But it's not going to be a very wealthy house at all. That's the idea, anyway. So we'll have like something like this. Obviously, it's going to go up to there somehow. Where we have this. Here I might have wherever the door's going to be, which is probably there. I'll have the door here. I was thinking about having a rise on the door, so it just kind of like goes up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I'll do. So like this. Let's do it really random. But yeah. I didn't realise the thatch thing over here on my hand is see-through. That's really freaky. It's really strange. I just didn't expect it to be. You know? But, oh well. Right, okay, so that there. I'll go to like there or something. Back up to there. And I'll just have, we'll probably have this one as being a bit slopey. This side. And are they going to have windows? Maybe, maybe not. Something like that. All that. Again, we'll do something very similar to the other side. Annoyingly, I didn't want to really do that, but it kind of makes more sense if you do some of those. Okay, and it's not going to have a wooden beam either going across the top, not like the rest of them. There we go. Right. So I'm just going to get this done. Across to there, whack something on there. Weird like that. It does fine. I'll have some slabs in these bits. That one can maybe be an actual stair. Slabs up on these bits. If we do, oops, do that. The only problem with that is that we're not going to have it wrapping around properly, are we? So maybe we can have this one dropped. If that one drops, we can also drop this one, right? And if one of these goes, we can also do that. It's going to really slope it. Same with these, actually. I keep on forgetting about all the extra blocks that we've got, because there is some just really good ones we can use quite a lot of the time. It just kind of like passes my mind. But yeah, good though. Right, so maybe we'll have that. Maybe this can go into here, and if we do that, we can probably drop one of these to there, drop this one to there, and maybe just shove something on top like that. extend these out. So it's like little nubbins rather than... oh god, right, okay. Let's get that in there. Put it on top. We do the same there as well. So that is a proper shack now. The only thing we need to do is to put that there. And it's whether I think they're going to have one. Well, they might have like a chimney or something coming out the back of here. That's the only thing. So if we grab some hewn rock, they are going to have a little bit of a wobbly chimney of some kind. So I'll be here for these two sides. Actually, it's going to come out from here, I think. And it's also going to be a bit like one of these, you know, like really quite wobbly. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I've got in my head. It's not quite working that way, though. No, it's not going to quite work, I don't think. I think we could do something like that. I could. I got the vertical slabs, do something else. You know, where we go off the sides. Or not, as it seems. God knows. Right, so this will kind of work anyway. Have this here. They'll have a little fire in there, which you can probably do. Oh, the corner block. This is where the corner block is absolutely perfect, isn't it? When you get that in the right direction, that is absolutely perfect there. So we can do something around here, and you know, whatever we'll do. I have no idea. Yeah, so we can do something around it. I don't know. Trying to come up with like a weird design that isn't, you know, obviously isn't too weird. One that works. And then maybe do some of these. We need the stone stuff, don't we? Shove the stones on there. Do something weird like that. And I think still do something like that. Really big, kind of bulky. And I'll do a pretty shack-like interior, I think, because we don't need to spend, you know, I don't want to spend loads and loads of time doing the kind of stuff that you guys have already seen. And we might just have a window on this side or something that, you know, looks out at the ocean, but it's going to be made out of a fence. Or maybe we can have a, is there any like cheap windows? Cheap windows, anything? Anything? No, maybe. We could go with one of these, you know. Because that could just be, you know, it's actually wood. Something like that. Right, let's put up some posts on the side of it. These type of posts. We need to do something like that. Fine. Just where they're going to go. This one can go up here if we raise that up. You know. Obviously we've got this here, so maybe we do a stair on it. Bring it down a bit. A little one there. I don't want to do it too much. It doesn't need it too much at all. That just made it look crap, I think. So we'll get that there. We can do this here or something. What else we got? Choice-wise, not that much. So now we just have to do the rough ones. I've done that before. These type of buildings. Some of them like perfectly fit, and some of them don't. You just end up having to do them anyway, just to make it look a little bit better. I think we could probably do dropping a couple of these. We could do that on the sides, couldn't we? There we go. Okay. Something like that will do for now. And I'll tweak, make it into a proper shack and all that kind of stuff. What we will have at the back of this, I'll end up probably doing a little path here, so let's get that sorted. Actually, let's get the smoky thing over done first. This is gonna be like a, well, I don't know if it's gonna be a smoke up or like a kind of fire pit thing. I think that's my thinking. Is it's gonna be more of a fire pit where they do smoke wood, and with that we're gonna have, you know, fish off of it, right? That's the idea. So what have we got? Probably need some stones around it of some kind. So if we just go for like something like this, you know, something completely different. I might go with, don't really want the slabs, I actually might go with something like this. I think this looks too nice actually. Yeah, it looks too nice. It's gonna have to be something like the hewn stone, and also mix between that and dolomite or something. Yeah, I think we've got to keep it quite simple. And there's a reason for all of this bit. Okay, so it's going to have some stones around it because that keeps in the heat. If you've ever done survival-ish training, I say survival-ish because I've only done survival-ish training, which is not real survival training. Not really. Well, I can't remember. I used to be in like the scouts, which was interesting back in the day. I haven't done that for a very long time, so I can't remember any of it. So sorry guys, I'm just off camera at the minute, looking at my brushes because I think I'm actually going to use. Oops, there we go. This one for this. So I might go around it here. Yeah, do something like that. Have that around there. Just a random dot over here, you know, stuff like that, and then have an actual path go around the shack and end up joining into the main one. Now, is this going to work? Kind of. Yeah. We just need to switch out that other one for probably not dirt gravel, probably medium dirt path, something like that. Yeah, that was actually fine, that one. Probably not medium dirt path then, maybe dark dirt path, wherever it is. We've got it. That's the one, dark dirt path, and we could probably do it with soft gravel again. So yeah, oh, where is it? Where's soft gravel? There it is. So switch that one back. And it was mainly the small stones that I wanted to get rid of to switch out for these. So I'm actually using the lake bed for this. As crazy as that sounds, I'm using the lake bed texture, but there you go, that looks alright. That looks good. So you can see that there's a clear path going over to the back of this. And around here, what we're going to have is some sort of fence. Probably with the burnt fence, actually. So we can actually, let's just grab these two. These two are pretty good. So I'll have these ones. Yeah, burnt one down the bottom. Normal one up the top. Maybe have just like a bit of that or something. And then all I was going to do is have some rope going across it. So it's whether we... Oops, I got confused. Go for a lever. I'm going to try this. And rope. I know the rope will get burnt before you guys go on about it, because I know it would. Cloth pane or rail? I think the rail is what I actually need. So that would go onto there. I'll go onto there. Let's get this rail going across. Okay, that's the only thing about the rail, isn't it? No, I do need the rail, and I don't need these. Obviously, these look a bit weird. Wasn't there at some point a rail that was only in a certain biome? There was, wasn't there? They did a certain biome with the rail rope. That is, that was actually ended on the stick, didn't it? Right. Actually, this needs to be a bit higher as well. Needs to be one up. Quite glad you can just place the fence down. It's really nice to be able to do that. Apparently in directions as well. It's really freaky, but kind of cool, I think. Not sure yet. I haven't decided. So you can't like click it. Maybe you could do. Maybe they could do that way. You can just click it and it'll do it. Right. So we've got this anyway. The idea of this is very simple because then we can just have fish on it, and that is it. That is the entire idea that I've got in my head here. That we've got a load of fish that's been smoked. Because look, it just hangs off that quite nicely. See, that one's a lot bigger, so whether we can do... See, it looks perfect. And I don't know about the clownfish. Would you want to eat clownfish? Maybe not, so maybe we do the exotic fish there. We've got swordfish and we've got clownfish. So let's go with those ones there. And we'll have... Get out... flint, steel... A little bit here. Maybe a little bit over there. And we'll have a bit of wood of some kind. Wood logs, actually. The ones that I really wish they had the 3D model for. Those ones. Logs. Ooh. Wood log pile, okay. Interesting, interesting. Why is there two? Now it's got me interested. Ah, there's one. Oh, I see. There's one with ropes around it, one without. That's what the difference is. Damn. Just when I thought there was going to be like some new fancy thing with it. So we'll have something like that, you know, like where you just get some logs. Now we need to do some smoke around this because it would be actual smoke. I need to make sure it's in the right direction as well because obviously I've already messed it up before with this. So there we go. Oh, that's kind of weird, but I'm going to keep it there. So stuff like this. It's quite smoky. You know. That's the idea there. I like this though. I like this idea that you guys have come up with. It's really nice. And I'll just finish off the shack. And actually the fence works perfectly with that idea as well, doesn't it now? I think without a house, the fence didn't really make as much sense. So there we go. So then this is Smoky Joe, we're gonna call him, or something. You know, Smoky Jimmy Bob or something. You know what I mean? Like, you have a strange name. So I have him out here, and I'll maybe we could have like a stool, and we can have whatever else. And I could have gone with a campfire, couldn't I? Ugh, that's what I should have done. None of this actual fire stuff. No, we just need a campfire right in the middle. Like that. Perfect use of a campfire. And it looks cool. Okay, nice campfire. I really like it. So that works. That's just burning away there. I might actually, now I've got the campfire there, I might actually just switch out these side bits for some rocks or something. So I probably need to get that tool back, whatever it was. I can't remember which one I used. This one, maybe? Don't know. We'll see if it works. If not, I'll just repaste that in. Oh, yeah, it was that one. So that's fine. And do that around here as well. Like that's fine. And if we switch that one out, get that. Don't mind the small stones there. And maybe we could do with, obviously, like I said, the small little stools. Definitely have that around here. Or here or something, you know. And this dude just sits out here, or whatever, Smoky Joe. Smoking on his pipe or something, and just smoking fish. And that's it. Actually, that looks quite cool, having that like smoke go through that fish and then come out. It's a bit weird, but at the same time quite cool. So there we go, cool. Right, so Smoky Joe, Jimmy Bob. Smoky Joe, Jimmy Bob. Right. Got that now. Right, what else we got? Okay. The shack, yep, pretty much done with that. The grindstone I am going to leave. I think they're just going to grind up the grain as they need it, I think. It's either that or it is mainly used for these guys. So, yeah, because we've got... I mean, here they're supposed to have food of some kind. Maybe they just cook it over the fire. Whatever they've got, they just cook over the fire, which isn't great. And maybe they have to buy bread from somewhere. Yeah, that'll do fine. That makes sense. Right, sitting area out here. First things first, I want to put in an occasional trapdoor just to raise this up. You know, same with this as well, just to make it look different than the surrounding bit. Put that in there. That's fine. Okay, so sitting area here. Might even go with the same material we've just done then a minute ago and just get rid of the small stones again. Yeah, so it's quite worn out ground. That's not the right one, is it? No, is it on basic refined? Or advanced refined or decoration? Decoration. Just looking for the wall. That's all I was looking for, was the wall blocks. So it is actually taking longer than I thought it would. I can't believe it. I thought I'd be like done by now. It's amazing how many little tweaks you can actually do to a place. But then again, it does work, doesn't it? It does improve everything. Makes it look better, so can't really complain that much. Right, mud. Switch that in these. I know it looks horrible, but it'll also do, won't it? So there we go. And we'll have some like little tables and chairs ready. I'll probably have the same ones as in here. It's either that or yeah, I think these little things here, little ones there, little tables. We'll have a tankard on that one. Maybe we'll have some food on another one. You know, something like that. As if, you know, occasionally a couple of people do come around and actually sit outside. You know. They're quite a merry bunch, obviously. Right, food. There we go. That. Lock that on. So I quite like this. I really like this dark ornamental wood thing. Looks cool. There you go. I'm probably going to switch these two because that looks a little bit bright to me. I think that we just completely have that one gone, and there's just a tankard on this one. So there we go. And then you could look out over the place at the local inn. Cool. Sitting here for outside the inn. Done. That means there's only two things left, which is bushes and flowers. So, on 37 minutes or so. Now let's try it. Actually building in the shader pack as well, I'm not finding it too difficult. It's a little bit different to get used to, but I don't actually mind it. So it's different. You know, it's a good different. One thing I did want to do actually is around here put some seagulls in, a couple more around the ship before I finish this up. I'm gonna have like one up here. One over here or something. Just like have a... Oh yeah, I need to also delete all these. Can't just leave that sticking out. I did try and link up this bit of rope. It's really like a nightmare. If you guys have got any good ideas for that kind of tying down, please do let me know, because my god, it's a pain. A little bit of a pain. Don't know what we're going to do with this area either. It still looks blank. So if you guys do think I need another house after I've done this episode, just say. Because we could put one in, you know, if we had one there or had one there. God, I think we're actually going to need one. I really do. So I might make another shack. Yeah, I'm going to make another shack. I'll do that off camera though, and then you guys will see it in the final episode, I think. Right, so some bushes. I don't know what I'm going to use for these bushes at all, because we've got too much choice now. Green larch leaves. What the hell is all this? I've got all these apple leaves and dark broad leaves and bright apple leaves and purple cherry blossoms. All these are there. Blah 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 blah. Grapevines and holly berry bushes, holly leaves. Ooh, that's quite interesting actually. I'll just do a little bushy thing here with these. Whoa, they are quite a lot darker than I was expecting them to be. These ones are quite bright, aren't they? Yeah, whereas that's quite dark. Is that supposed to be that dark? I don't know. Anyway, we'll do something like this. I don't know if there's any leaves that we can use that mix in with this. Holly leaves. Maybe that's what that's supposed to be. I don't know. I just don't... Oh my god, wait a minute. Hawthorn bush. What is this? When did they add in this? God. Okay. Well, that makes the old style ones look a little bit crap, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to use a couple of these around. You know, Just makes it look very nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I can't put that one there, obviously. I'm going to put it there. What other stuff are they put in then? I've only just noticed that. Oh yeah, Angelica. I do quite like that one. That looks quite cool. Meadow Fescue. Pretty sure all these ones I've seen before. It's just that one popped out. Does this mean these are different? They are. Look at those. I've got loads of these dotted around as well, so that's going to be really interesting. Alright, okay. What I'm trying to do is add a little bit of colour in where I can. Doesn't mean that I have to add in loads. Yeah, I was thinking about that one, like that just adds in a little bit of white into it. It's not too bad. But I don't want to add in loads and loads and loads. I don't want them to look like they're like proper gardeners. What I do want to add in is make it look like somebody has actually lived here and they've been here for a while, but you know, over the time somebody's dropped some seeds or something. Do you know what I mean? Like make it interesting like that. And that little bit of white is quite amazing what it does. But my god, I love those big bushes already. Those look really cool. So like those there. Beauty berry bushes. Does that mean they've done it? That must mean they've done it with all of them then. Oops, I did not want to get rid of that. So we get that again. Hawthorn, beauty berry bush, raspberry bush, blackberry bush. Does that mean that all of these are like that? Yeah, look at these. So these are the same models for them, but to be honest, you can't really tell, except for obviously this one. This one's quite big. What other bushes have we got then? Yeah, rose bush. Well, that's a typical one. And dead bush and grass. I wonder what that is. The bush, oh no, it's just that one. And the rose one's the normal one. That's fine. That's fine. Wasn't expecting magic with that. Right, we're also going to do a couple of these. I've already got these around here. I might do like a raspberry bush there. Drop a couple of leaves around. Put that down here or something. A couple of these around. This makes sense with the yellow as well. You know, just little bits like that. Have a couple of fireflies around. Makes it look a little bit, again, quite interesting. That's quite a lot. We're going to have them quite around this tree, so we are going to have it as like some sort of religious tree of some kind. You know, it'll be to some spirit of Bob. No, it won't be Bob. But it'll be tied in some way to the religion. So I think that's a good idea. Right, okay. What else can we do around here? We'll put one of these, one of those. Put that in there. One of these big ass bushes in here. Why not? I really like them. I don't know why, but it just looks really cool. You know, if they're going to be doing this kind of stuff, it's just going to make the game just better. I don't know. You know, I kind of like that they're going off a little bit from the typical Minecraft stuff. Like with extra free models and things, because you know you can get mods that just add blocks, you know, and that's it. You know, it's the same blocks as you've got in default, but they're different, you know. But you know, they've really gone to town with adding stuff that makes it really unique. That's not something you see every day. It's not something that's very easy to pull off either. Really cool. Okay. Alright, we've got all those there. What about over here? We could do something in here. Okay, we've got the butterflies as well, haven't we, here? So like a little butterfly there. Maybe some flies around the fields, as if something's gone off a little bit. Actually, probably beans isn't probably the best thing to go with, but I think the cabbage will probably be more likely. I did not know those are weaving beetroots. It's almost disconcerting that, but that'll be part of these shaders. So it's not usually in it. There you go. So we have these here, and that one over there or something. Bits around here. Oh yeah, the dung pile. That would be a really good area for flies, wouldn't it? So I'm trying to get this into the right place. Quite a few around there. Maybe just a couple around here as well. The other thing I could do with, right, so we've only got one butterfly so far, which isn't too bad. I might have around here as well. Just a random lonely butterfly. Can't place it on the side. Oh no, I could. Just didn't seem to do anything. It did. So have that there. Chicken coop. We're going to have some, because it's going to be a bit poopy. It's the technical term. It's a technical building term, just so you guys know. It's going to have a couple of flies around it. I still need to sort this path out. Okay, so that's another thing I need to do. Apart from that, okay, I must have placed those inside that. That's a bit annoying. So I don't know where they are. I think I got them. Okay, so some over there. Right, birds. Okay, so maybe we'll have a blue jay, and I think we're probably... I was thinking about a raven, like having it... It's supposed to be afraid of the scarecrow, but we will have it over here, you know, on one of the walls. Oops. Pick that up just because I was in the way. So like a raven on the wall there or something. It's a shame you can't do like do something where, you know, you go near them and they fly away. That'll be the next thing that the Conquest guys will do. Something just completely and utterly insane that just makes you go, holy crap. There we go, little blue jay just flying around. Okay, I actually don't like that there. Don't know if this would work in this area. Nope, I don't think it works. I think it's too bright of a bird. Pigeons, however, we could have. So we could have a pigeon like on the roof or something up here, wandering around. Maybe have one of them flying around up here, or you know, like something like that. And try that. Looks like it's flying so hard, that pigeon. Trying to. But no, that looks a little better. Okay. So, what else we got to do? I think we'll need to put these mega bushes or amazing bushes in here. And down there. A couple on these sides. And we do need to kind of taper down this grass a little bit. I think that looks alright. Okay. Right, how's this looking now? A lot better, I think. Just needs a couple flowers maybe. So we're going to have a couple choice flowers. Nothing too bright. Alpine sow thistle. What else we want? Something else? And those ones I quite like. These small scabious or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're actually called. Oh, we've got flax. Flax. How have we got flax? Oh, that's weird. Right, okay. So these ones I really like. And those ones grow. Okay, that's good. That's good. So there we go. So we have like... maybe we'll have one of those grown up here, you know, and this one over here, another one at the back here in front of the window. We'll have just that there. Great, that. There we go. It just adds in a tiny bit of colour. You don't need a lot, and I don't want to make it look like they've got a lot either. So I think you can go over the top, and it can look, you know, a bit too tamed. It depends on the people really, you know, if they would actually care or not. So we've put a few around, and it's not too bad. Yeah. Okay, and anywhere else? Maybe in here as well. Maybe we're gonna have just like one, like there, and one of those down there. Just adding that because you get the white there. You got a little bit of purple on this one. You got a little bit of purple down there. And this person obviously needs their actual house done. Do it around here as well, couldn't we? There we go. And there we have one of these. Actually, doesn't look too bad there, just by itself. There we go. Okay. Nope, not that. Yeah, that's all right. Getting there, aren't we? We're definitely getting there. So I was going up here. Onto this bit. Maybe we'll have one there and here. A little bit up here as well. Oof. Maybe do something like that. Okay. How does that look? It's looking a lot nicer now. I think maybe we might be near to being done. Is that good? Right. Got all those on there. Don't think we need anything around here, do we? No, that's all good. Could do with some flies in here. That's what we could do with. Right, let's get some flies. Because that would make sense. Maybe this is going off a little bit, but definitely in here, that wouldn't be so good. I'll get something like that in there. Because that makes perfect sense. So there we go. That looks pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't know what you guys think. Do tell me. But what I'll do is I'll build another small shed type thing over there, probably similar to this one. So just get a couple more houses, and then that'll make up this little town. If there's any other comments that you guys do have, then I'll kind of like be doing those off camera, and then we'll do like a final episode where I just do cinematic fly through and talk about the lore and go over that side. But the other series that will be coming from on this map, of course, I've got the Grove going on, Eldaf Grove, which is over here. So we're going to be finishing this up and kind of expanding it or building it up. I've also been thinking about doing like a camp of some kind, maybe up here, maybe not, I'm not sure yet. But we're going to have a like a signal fire definitely up here, so if we do that as a mini build, and we're going to have a signal fire that looks over there. So we've got a signal fire, probably a camp over there, and of course we've got the fort, the kind of like Skyrim-esque fort. So it's not going to be a castle, but like literally a fort, so it's just going to be like small walls, maybe a couple of towers that'll be overlooking this as a kind of security type thing going on. But that's about it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the shaders as well, and if you think I should switch to them from what's it called? Wow, that's good, isn't it? That is so red, that. Sorry, I just noticed this. Like, you can see it from miles away. If you think I should switch from CUDA 5 into these ones. If it was a quick switch, I would show you guys pretty quickly, but it does take time to load, because they're quite different. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.